angels we have heard on high, sweetly singing o'er the plains, and the mountains in reply, echoing their joyous strains. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo. Come to Bethlehem and see Him whose birth the angels sing. Come adore on bended knee Christ the Lord, the newborn King. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo. See Him in a manger laid, Jesus, Lord of heaven and earth. Mary, Joseph, lend your aid. Sing with us our Savior's birth. Gloria in excelsis Deo, Gloria in excelsis Deo.
Hello. Thanks for joining my channel, or for joining me. I haven't done this like this before, so I'm just a little out of kilter. But let's go ahead and do the sound check here real quick. So, yep, it's working. Okay. And I've got my Ephemerimber journal. Today is day 11, and for day 11, it is least favorite ephemera and bookbinder's art. Now, yesterday I zoomed in to show this little card, and I had a heck of a time trying to zoom back out to a good place where I wasn't going off screen. And I've been doing a really good job of not going off screen lately, I think. So I didn't want to continue to mess that up. Let's go ahead and put this back. Well, probably shouldn't because I'll probably need to refer back to it. So I have my bookbinder's art picked out, and so that's ready, and that's this. And this required a lot of work, um, and a lot of tears due to my tremors, trying to hold still to be able to do things. And so this kind of stuff I'm just not going to be able to do on screen. That's just how it is. It's getting to the point where I'm kind of entering into that, yes, definite special needs because of my tremors type thing. And there's just getting to be some things that maybe I'm not going to be able to do. So I noticed that this is coming up a bit here. So I'm going to tack that down. This was a fun exercise in layering. Oh my goodness, this was fun. So I saw a picture of something. It was a lady who had done a decoration on her cover. So, cover art like this. And it was like on there. And her bottom layer was felt. Well, I could have sworn I had some felt, but I couldn't find my felt. First of all, I hope I'm not having problems with internet. It seems like, my screen, okay. Wow, it looks like my internet isn't working very good. Come on, please pick up. But anyways, so I didn't have felt, so I used burlap. And then she had some kind of cool fabric underneath here that looked a little vanilla to me. So I had some, I don't know what you call it, handmade paper, that kind of stuff, this and that you buy from Paperology. And then I ran across these sheets today, and they were tucked away where I never see them. So I was going through some stuff in anticipation of the least favorite ephemera. I'm glad it doesn't say ephemera that I hate, because for this I did use a lot of, not so much least favorite, but least used. So I would say it's probably least favorite because I don't use it a lot. Part of the reason that I don't use it is because I don't know it's there. And I did tend to stay away from this type of paper. I have two different sizes of it. So I used that, and because hers had a very pretty digital or something kind of background thing on this layer. And then she used a layer like this. I had exactly that in my stash. And then she used some faux rust elements. And she used some kind of big label, not the same as what I used, but I had a big label. And then she used another label that way, but instead I wanted to use this die cut that I did the faux rust technique on. And Louisa used one of these in her video for today, so I thought that would be fun. And then she put a word in there, so I used that inspiration for there. The picture that I saw did use a, I think you call this ball chain, and she had a key on hers. One thing that she did was she had silver, gold, and like bronze, I think. I tried to keep my metals as close to being the same as possible. And, but my brother-in-law gave me this key. Oh my, I came home with some stuff after my visit with my sister, and I've showed them. Oh, this is heavy. I've showed them on previous videos. So my sister gave me all these matches, and my brother-in-law gave me this money and coins and a bunch of different keys. So that was fun to have all this handy to do this. This project came together very smoothly because I was able to find my stuff. I love it. And I have two stashes of foreign coins now. One from what my brother-in-law gave me because he travels a lot for his work. And then the other stash, I'm going to try not to bump the camera. And I'm going to end up knocking things over. Chimneys. This is my other stash. And actually, I think I have it reversed. I think these are the coins for my brother-in-law, and what's in the drawer are the coins from the flea market. I don't know if it was called a flea market. It was an outside market that we went to. And actually, I think these are those coins because there were some like Chuck E. Cheese coins in there. And then there were some other kinds. Like this is Canadian, I think. I don't know. That looks Canadian to me. But I really love these coins. I just love them. And then there's silly stuff like this. So I got that from the outside market. And I just decided to keep them in this jar with my beads because that drawer that I just showed you is already super heavy as it is. So I don't want to put a bunch more in there. And then I used some of my hemp twine. I think that's what this is. I got this from Juanette with Juanette's Crafting Corner. I love this stuff. I'm going to have to order more because I love it. When I was a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, they had twine like that. It wasn't as rustic looking, and I think it was a little bit darker in color. But I use that a lot too, and I love this even more because this is like hemp twine, I think. So I talked about everything on here now. Okay. Now, what am I going to use for worst ephemera? Let me find my pen and put my glue bottle back to sorts first. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Did I say welcome? I hope. So, if you're interested in chatting, I am live. I'd love to hear where you're watching me from, what state you're in, that sort of thing. I'm a very nosy person. And then thanks for the person who has already liked. Please, if you're watching the replay on this, please remember to hit that like button. It doesn't cost anything. As it states in the title, I'm also going to be doing the 500 subscriber giveaway drawing today. And I have a random number generator pulled up on the other screen. And there is one other thing that I have to do. I have to go get something. I will be right back. Sorry about that. I should have turned the music on before I walked away. You'd think with as many devices that I have that I'd have the one that I need at the moment that I need it. Okay. And I just need to wait for that to update so that I can get my list of people. Just moving things around. So while I'm waiting for that to update, ooh, might have happened fast. Okay, it did. So I have 6 people who entered the drawing. So I am going to put 1 to 6 here. And now I'm going to generate. And the winner is number 4. Number 4 is Cheryl Foster. Oh my gosh, that's my swap partner. So, congratulations, Cheryl Foster. You are the winner. If you're here, say hi. So, let me just circle that name so that I remember that's who won. Be right with you. Cheryl Foster. Okay. So, old school here. I wrote down drawing, and then I wrote the names down of the people who replied in the comments, much better than previously. So Darcy, Diane Olson, Crafting Whimsy, Trish, Cheryl Foster, Carrie, I can't remember what her YouTube handle is, and Nadine from Junk Journal Junction, and I can't remember what her full name is on her handle. But all of those folks did enter the drawing. And thank you very much for doing that. So, Cheryl, I will be shipping off that package to you. Okay. And because she's my swap partner, I already have her address. And where are we at? We've got this. Now I have to decide least favorite ephemera. So when I read that, ouch. My thing is that I am not into like some of the colors that I used to be into. I like more neutral colors, more muted, more vintage looking, so on and so forth. So when I have things like this, let me move this over. That's way too bright and gaudy for me. But I may have a need for numbers, so I do keep this stuff. This is okay. Stickers, I don't use stickers a lot. I don't hate them, but I don't use them very often. Let me see if I can get a better look at what I'm looking at. Let's see if I can raise this. Okay. I'll move that over more. Get these out of the way. Oh my, there's a huge leg. Okay, so this stuff, I prefer these kind of stickers. we're getting to the part where I really, okay, these are the colors that I really don't care for anymore. Now I keep this stuff because I do like to do planners. And so I'm keeping these in case there's something that I might want to use these for with planning. These stickers were from Stampin' Up, and I can't imagine any use that I have for these stickers. This is a little bit better. Not much. Yeah, I probably won't use those. And then we have some more planner stuff over here. Where is it at? Yeah, right here. This is more planner stuff. And then I've got these little papers that I really don't see me using. And so I'm kind of thinking these are what I want to use for today. And in what way am I going to use them? I asked myself. Okay, so I could think of this as a tab. And I'm really not a big fan of using tickets either. So let's grab these tickets. And between this, I only want one of these. It's going to be hard enough to use one of them. And where'd it go? I lost it. Let's go with this one. And one of these. And this. Okay, I have no idea what I'm going to do with these. So next, let's find a page. I'm going to use that for something. I don't know what. It's not even a pocket. It's just a decoration. Okay, that would work. So I could use this as a pocket. And I could use this as a tag. And I could use these to collage on the tag. But I don't mind this. Go ahead and chime in on the chat if you can think of something. I know there's a huge lag, so I might have the whole video done before a chat could come across, but we could give it a try. These tickets are digital from the Scrimping Mommy, and it's not that I dislike anybody's digitals. It's that I just never gravitate towards tickets. Doesn't matter whether it's a Tim Holtz ticket or whatever. I just don't find myself using them. So in that case, I'm pretty organized right now. Um, but then I have to reevaluate myself and say, okay, you know where things are, but they're not in front of your face enough that you're using them. So I may move the tickets to a different spot that is sitting on my desk. Like I might empty one of these boxes. I need to go on the side. I might empty one of these boxes and put tickets in here. I'm thinking about putting most of this stuff in a different spot and then having these as what I want to call it, not floating, transitional spots. So, like, I'll put tickets here because I'm not using tickets. And I'll put, what else do I not use very often? Like, I have some real old original ephemera that's small that I've kind of been hoarding. So I might put that in here there and say, okay, Theresa, you haven't been using those, so use them. I might, like I already did that with these. These have been around, and um, I took gold and put gold on it to cover up that blue, and now I've got them sitting here in hopes that I will do something with them. I've got strips that are sewn paper, sewn fabric, different textiles. I need to take some of those and put them in one of these containers so that I'll open this up and use it. I even have some of my coins here. Okay, quit looking at your stuff. Do I have all my tickets cut? Yes. There's some more. Do I need more? Oh my gosh, I was watching one person's um the Femorember video, and what is she, Mojo Moxie or something like that? She's an Australian gal. She had a really cool video yesterday, I think it was. She did this big octopus thing that was like a monster, and she told a story. And she told a story about, I don't know, I think it was some piece of trash that got bacteria and it grew and it became a monster. And I swear, if you can find her channel from what I said, Mojo Moxie or Moxie Mojo, something like that. It's a cute video. I think you would enjoy it. So I could like do something like this and has to go down that far, and that could go like that, and then we could take another little tiny bit. I hope my audio's working. I think I did everything right this time. It's just the internet seems to be very slow. About doing this one like this, and then we really don't need that. Put that up into that. Don't know. Let's give it a try and see how it looks. I don't think I'm going to end up using those. I just can't do it. I'm not creative enough like some people are. I'm just going to try and weave this and see what I think that'll look kind of interesting. Or is that where I wanted it? Yes. Oh, I put that one the wrong way. Okay, we'll put this one that way, and then we'll put that one there. Okay, this one goes next. It's amazing how much better it looks when I weave it. Hi, Lindy K and Sean Designs. So I could have just said hi, Lindy, but you know how it is when you're live, your brain doesn't, at least my brain doesn't always engage appropriately. Is that what I want? Or do I want it like, I think I want it like, nope, I have to cover this up. What if I do that? Oh, that looks good. How you doing, Lindy? Did you survive the holidays? Well, holiday. We haven't done Christmas yet, have we? Right now I'm working with my least favorite, or one of my least favorite types of, ouch, that hurt, types of ephemera. Let's ink the whole thing now. And I'm just turning this into, yep, I'm doing great. I remembered to turn my audio on my video today. Yeesh, it's the little things. So I'm turning this into a tag. And anything I do has to be super grunged up. So I'm wondering if I can get away with spritzing. I think I'll start with the it's late, my brain's not working. My distress spritz. Let's try that. Whoops. Oh yeah, I like that. Let's try one more color. I think I'm going to try weathered wood. That color I just used was fossilized amber. Okay, let's hit it with the heat gun. I like that. Well, it seems like some of the people, most of the people, if not all, in the YouTube community of which I kind of visit, like I don't, I'm not able to watch everybody's videos all the time, but I look around and I visit different people at different times. And in my last video or the one before, I'd mentioned that, oh, Margaret with Seven Plaza was having some back problems and not doing real well. She's back to crafting, probably still in some pain if she goes over like 20 minutes or so. But she seems to be getting that situation under control. And Amanda was scrimping mommy. She had an update on her child's health issues. They don't really know anything, but it's more like Amanda's to the point where she's absorbed the shock a bit and is ready to um, go for it and tackle life. I haven't watched one of Tracy Fox's videos recently, so I don't know if she's doing better with her hands. I think she said she had rheumatoid arthritis. Don't quote me. I may have to go. In fact, I should do that, but I don't know where it's at right now. I need to go back to trying my weighted glove because I feel like my tremors are getting worse. I don't see them right now. I need some gold so I can do some gold splatters. I think this is what I like to use. And I broke down and I bought a splatter brush. So I'm going to try that for the first time tonight. Woohoo! Boldly go. What is that Star Trek saying? That's way too much. I don't know what I'm doing. Oops. Let's see. I guess I better watch a video. I don't know how they do this. Okay. Don't watch, you guys. This is humiliating. Maybe I don't have enough water in it. Well, hooey, that's not working. I'm going back to how I usually do it. And I'll save that contraption for when I've got time to watch a video on how to do it. Yeah, I can tell this is not watery enough. There we go. See, I did know how to do it, just not with that silly contraption. Now I've got that big blob of gold on there. It's just going to have to stay, because if I smear it, I'll like it even less. Oh my goodness. Okay, I need some water. I'll be right back.
Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse open sleigh. Jingle bells, jingle all the way. Oh, what fun it is to ride in a one-horse.
Okay, Lindy says to tap. Whoops, shoot, I'm making a mess. Stay in there. It's not a good bowl for water for paintbrushes. Lindy says to tap the silver part of the brush on your opposite thumb. To tap the silver part of the brush on your opposite thumb. I can't do that. Like that. I can't hit it hard enough to make anything happen. Okay, I will practice that though. Just going to put that in there so it can soak. But that container I have is not good for that. You know, it's not one of my videos unless I have a blooper. Or several bloopers. But I did do my audio right today. I'm going to try and get that little gold blob dried. And I just came up with an idea on how to use. You too, Lindy. Thanks for your advice. Have a good dinner. I'm having crab salad after I'm done with this video. Okay, so I did come up with an idea for this. The first thing I want to do is I want to knock down that white. So actually, I don't want things to be real wet, so I'm just going to do it this way. I'm going to knock down the white. Kind of like faux tea dyeing it. And then I'm going to edge with this black. Okay, I don't need to do anything to that card because I'm going to replace that card with a textile. So I'm going to look over here. See if I can find a textile to cover that up. I don't want to use that because it's not dyed. I don't know why I have all this plain white cheesecloth in here. I know I have some dyed cheesecloth somewhere. Let's use a little bit of this. Hi, Susan. Wanted to say Sharon. I was like, that's not right. Thank you very much. So Susan just congratulated me on the 500 subscribers. I did have 504 the day before yesterday, but somebody dropped out. That's okay. I'll keep plugging away. Oh yeah, that's what I want to do right there. Okay, so I need a big glob of glue to work with. I'm working on the least favorite ephemera. These silly planner pieces that I got in some kit are part of my least favorite ephemera. So I'm going to cover up the little van. And then I'm going to layer something else on top of there. Maybe a little bit of this. Yeah, I remember one time that I belonged to a group. So Susan had just said it was probably YouTube. I go up a few and then back down a few. So probably a couple years ago, there used to be this female. Her name was Sunny, and her last name started with an L, and it was like, I don't know, it was like an Italian name, Ladarski or something. And anyway, she was doing master groups for building your YouTube channel and that kind of thing. So I joined that. And what they did was they had a Facebook group. And so you would post a YouTube video, and being part of the group, um, oh, so you must have gotten your husband's illness. So Susan just said, I'm behind 2 days on Defemorember now, came home sick today, so I will probably catch up tomorrow. Well, in your last video, I think it was, Susan, didn't you say you were just catching up on some planning because your husband was in the bedroom sick and that's where your craft room is? So I've got this little bracelet, and I'm thinking that I might just like to put that there. So what I can do is I can cut this little piece off. That's what I thought. Yeah, he must have been still in kisses and gave you husband germs. But back to Sunny, I joined her group, her master group, and um, you would post, and then the the rules of like the master group was that somebody posts their YouTube video, and then you like say something that you liked about it, something that you thought it could use improvement, and then you posted your most recent video, and then people were supposed to do the same thing for them, and it would steamroll. um but so sometimes, I would get several likes as a result of that, and then all of a sudden they would go away and people would be complaining about it going away. So I think YouTube doesn't like it when they think you've done something to what they might think of as artificially building your channel instead of organically. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Now I want a bulb pin. So I got to think where I have a bulb pin handy. There we go. Bulb pins. So Susan is with I Totally Love It, and I sure hope I'm remembering your name right. And she's got a great channel. And she is always trying to do things to make her channel interesting. I mean, above and beyond. Like, I'll come on and I'll try to do videos and I'll try to inspire and stuff. But man, she works on collaborations and getting other YouTube folks involved with her collaborations and just sharing the love and all that fun stuff. I'm going to try and cause this to gather. I don't know what I'm doing. I do know I'm trying to make sure that I don't poke myself. And the tremors definitely don't help with that attempt. I tried to gather that paper a little bit just to, I don't know, see what it looks like. All right, there's that. Now, I was thinking I had something else on my mind. What was the other thing I had on my mind? It still kind of looks like ugly ephemera. Let's put it on the tag. So I made this to go on this tag, and let's crinkle this up. Oh, thank you for inviting me to collaborate on the July Junk Journal Madness. It was a lot of fun, and it was a great experience, and I truly enjoyed it. I loved learning about my topic, which was uh, Queen Victoria, I think it was. Of course, I really enjoy history, anyways. Feel like I need to do something with this. I feel like I need to splatter it. Should have done it before I put the bling on there. Whoops, upside down. We're going to use picket fence. Just a little dab will do you. I think we need some more gold too. But I got rid of all the gold, so maybe not. Nope, there's no gold on that brush. Okay, never mind. Whoa, that's still wet, Theresa. Okay, let's just go ahead and put that on there. I don't know if it'll fit in my pocket though, now that I put that charm on there. That's my worst thing, is that I get going when I'm live and I try to do something spontaneous instead of have it all planned out. But like I said, I'm going to have to do more off camera because it takes me a long time sometimes to try and make things happen. I think that'll still go in there okay, good enough. I'm just going to put glue here. Yeah, that'll work. Hold that down for a second. Okay, so I am working on Epidemic. I just finished the drawing. I did that right before you came in, Susan, and um, my swap partner for Epidemic was the winner. Who is that? Her name's Cheryl Foster. And so I also was trying to do more with Darcy's collaboration that she has right now. She's doing a December daily, and I was going to try and stay up with that more, just to keep me in the mode of it, because I've got the 17th. I had the 3rd, I think it was, and my next one is the 17th. So, but I haven't. And I like to do the monthly collaboration in Junk Journal Junction. It's another Facebook group. Wait, what happened? Oh no. Did anybody see that? Pretend you didn't see that. I did it the wrong way. Ah, dummy. It's like, what happened to my label? Why is it going that way? Okay, let's do it right this time. Yeah, so I like to do that Junk Journal Junction. Whoops, I put the lid back on. I really do like collaborations. Thing is sometimes I get body aches, and it just kind of messes with me. So it just did kind of mess with me this month. Kind of had a, oh, okay, I'm going to have to fix this because I've got glue sticking out on the side. So I need something right here. So we're going to have to tuck some stuff in there. What do I want to tuck there? I want tea dyed cheesecloth. I don't know where it is right now. I found plain white. Let's see if it's in here. Oh, I know where it is. Okay. I've got too many things out. Oh, I'm going to have a craft a lynch. So I bought this nifty thing. Wow. I didn't know about that challenge. That sounds interesting. I bought this nifty organizer thing. It's got 3 trays, and then each tray has different dividers, and you can take dividers out and make it bigger. And I think my tea dyed coffee, yeah, here it is right here. This is what I want. Do you work on Fridays, Susan? I don't want to use this one because I want just a little bit of glue. I'm just going to put some cheesecloth here to cover up the glue that I had. And I'm going to try and tuck it under the burlap. Oh, cool. Because you're a school teacher, aren't you, Susan? There, that covered up that boo-boo. All right, let's see if our tag goes in there. Oh, 4th grade math and science. Yeah, two subjects that I'm not that great in. Well, if it's higher math, I'm not great at it. And I'm a bookkeeper. But you don't use algebra. I actually believe I use my history degree more than anything as a bookkeeper because of um, being able to research and organize my thoughts for to come up with conclusions about what the heck these people are doing with their books. And that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. There, okay, that's done now. So this was my bookbinder's art, I think is what it was called. So I'm the bookbinder. I bound this book and put it together. And this is my art that I created. And then my least favorite ephemera is this, in respect to this is my least used ephemera, this piece of paper right here. And these things that I used to make this tab with. These are my least favorite. So I don't use a lot of tickets. I hadn't found any use for these silly planner things yet. And I hadn't found any use for this piece. This is from an old Stampin' Up kit that I had. And this is from a bracelet. Where'd they go? I have a bunch of these bracelets that I bought from San Diego last Christmas on, in one of the stores along the beach. And I just bought them because I thought they might be cool for making things for junk journaling. I'm gonna glue that so it doesn't turn over. Hold still, Theresa. Thanks, Susan. I was going to do one of my doodles, but then I created this thing today and I decided to use it in my ephemera. And I know that glue's not dry yet. I made myself a little note on a piece of digital that I had laying on my desk. Videos. Make sure the iPad's charged. Make sure the iPhone is charged. That the mic is charged. That the mic is turned on. That the computer audio is off. That I am on screen. So many things for this pea brain to think of. It's a real challenge. Okay, there's my tag. And it's going to go in my bookbinder's art piece that we turned into a pocket. And we're done. And it's getting chubby. But like I said before, I really like using this sari silk closure. See, I tuck it into my little pocket when I'm working in my journal so that I'm not constantly having to move the sari silk out of the way. But I like this because I can hold this soft journal together and wrap the sari silk, and I pretty much close my journal with the same amount of sari silk each time because it keeps it nice and compact. Yep, that's my story. Okay, well, I hope that I was able to entertain you or inspire you for the last, we're on 1 hour and 10 minutes for the last hour. And please remember to hit the thumbs up. If you're have to do it, go ahead and hit the thumbs down. Either way, I get the algorithm thing going from it. And if you're not subscribed already, I would be sincerely honored if you subscribe to my channel. And I hope you'll join me in the next video. Have a great evening, and we'll see y'all next time. Take care, Susan. It was great talking to you